Hertfordshire's own Hertbeat FM.
Good evening, I'm Victoria Smith. The former boss of the Royal Bank of Scotland remains under increasing pressure to give up some of his massive pension. Sir Fred Goodwin gets almost £700,000 a year. The Prime Minister has expressed his anger at the huge payout, and the government is now seeking legal advice. But employment lawyer John Quigley says it all depends on what was officially agreed.
If there are contractual commitments to pay this money into the pension pot, this is the crucial agreement between them, I think, was the agreement that the company would put the £8 million additional top-up payment into his pension plan to fund the early retirement. I think that's the key thing.
The government has awarded more money to schools across Hertfordshire. From April, over £640 million will be available. This is a 3% increase from last year. The extra funds will be used to provide more support for children who most need it, and an extra £3 million will be used for preschool provision. Troubled H-Boss has revealed annual losses of almost £11 billion. Its new owner, Lloyds Banking Group, is warning of a further slide into the red this year. The bank's now 43% owned by the taxpayer. Massive job losses are expected. Unite Union representative Wendy Dunsmore says it will affect those lower down in the ranks.
They're feeling it from every sector and from every area, and what we would be saying is the public got to recognise that these are ordinary people who are in low-paid jobs and try and give them the support.
Ryanair's not ruling out an idea to start charging to use the loo on their planes. It may cost up to £1 to spend a penny in the future. Officials at the company insist the plans are only still being discussed at this stage. Stephen McNamara is head of communications and says there's a good reason for doing it.
You know, it's something that is just one of the many things that we look at here in relation to, you know, what can help us bring the fares down for passengers. And that's the real motivation here, the drive and the continuous drive to keep fares low.
Police officers from Hitchin have spent this week targeting unsafe lorries. They've been stopping lorries where the load is seen as dangerous. Up to 14 have been checked. It was after reports that debris shed onto the roads in the area. Over 100 dog walkers in Stevenage have signed up to help police sniff out crime in the area. It's part of a new initiative set up by local MP Barbara Follett with help from members of Neighbourhood Watch, and is the first of its kind in Hertfordshire. Your Hertfordshire, your stories. That's the latest.